Sorry, rookie mistake. Good evening, everyone. Good Thursday evening. Dang it. Just like a rookie. Just like a rookie. So, I think there's some important videos and clips we need to see. Someone is what's the word? It's a good word for it. I want to say unhinged and volatile, among other things. I'm sure you can fit any word there. So I'm going to say, let's just get to the video. Well, we'll get this going, and then we'll get into the conversation. If that sounds good to you. This is from last night. Very late last night.
Hi Anna, hi Norma, hi Michelle, hi Samantha, hi Victoria.
And just so you know, in case you're wondering, there are two videos. This was late last night, and then there's another one from this evening or late afternoon, whatever you want to call it. And they're both about half an hour each, give or take. This one's about 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, 17 minutes here, and the other one's about 30 minutes. And then we got a couple of little bonus videos, too, that I'm going to pop in there as well. Bonus video clips. So stay tuned. And yes, please hit the likes. I appreciate you. Subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't yet. And follow me on Facebook.
Thank you. Hi Diane. Okay, I have a couple of things to say. Hello,
Thank
sir.
you, thank you, thank you,
Thank you. Likewise to you, Slow Norma.
Peace and love.
You know, I just got off the phone with my, as you know, this is a survival page, right?
It's funny when you think of a survival page, you know, I'm picturing like camouflage background and stuff, camouflage painted face, you know, hunting knife, you know, helmet, camo gear, bottled water everywhere. That's what I think about.
Thank you so much, Norma. Hello, this is Vanessa Tejerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. In my last 3 or 4 videos, I've had to survive for lack of a better word, some pussy ass bitches. They're always like in their like 50s and 60s. And they're almost always white. And those of you that are part of my tribe and my supporters know that my rationale behind the reason I have an issue with why they come to me when I don't know them and show me negativity you understand my rationale. That's all that matters to me. If they don't, they don't matter. I mean, they just don't matter. They just don't matter. But let me tell you what this video is about. Because I know a lot of people care about my outcome. Right? And so, you may have seen Ofelia Moreno earlier state and play my video. Let me do it again. Remember, I told you I'm going to do it again. Sheriff Joe Salazar, Chief Police Zamora, Officer Sepulveda, Detective Gomez, Detective Ledesma, and sorry, dispatch, I just got off the phone with you, and I'll let them know right now.
All her buddies. And like, yeah, the dispatcher, like they're watching right now. Yeah. I'm sure they are. They're at the edge of their seat listening to every word you got to say.
Moreno comes on my property, I'm gonna shoot her fucking ass dead if she makes me feel threatened. And her mere presence on my property will make me feel threatened. I just told Dispatch that I was going to repeatedly do this every single fucking day if I have to. And I let them know, and I explained to them, I'm apologizing to you ahead of time. You know that I'm not like that person. You know that I don't call to just get anybody arrested. You know when I call about something serious. And it's so funny. I love you so much. I love you so much. I call them, and they're like, we already set up extra patrol. I was going to ask them for that, but I was going to end the conversation with that. But I love y'all. Thank you.
So they set up extra patrol, and I'm sure she thinks it's to protect her, like her own little private bodyguard protection security detail. I'm sure that's what she thinks. These are obviously terroristic threats. They are. And they are. There's no beef, no way around
I have
it.
a feeling that they set up extra patrol because of Ofelia Moreno.
Uh-huh.
Making that video tonight and trying to... I'm not even going to mince words. How can you not be seen as a criminal mind when you're trying to gaslight not just dispatch, but police officers, detectives, judges? That's a fucking criminal mind. That's a dangerous mind. You don't see me doing that shit. You don't see me taking the video down, the part of the video, the only video that you wanted them to see. Did you really think that they were going to make a warrant for the portion of the video that said, I will shoot her dead? No. They're not going to fucking do that. Because they know that before I said that, I said, if she comes to my property and makes me feel threatened. But you left that out because, like I said, you were raised in a family with a dumbass sidekick sister that enables you in everything. Right? But you were raised in a family that made you think you were some intelligent human. Right? I mean, we know it's right, but you're not. Okay? And once again, I don't say it anymore because, of course, you say it. And when trash starts to repeat the things that I say regularly, I tend to stop. So, you didn't know who you were fucking with. You still don't. You still don't. Hmm? Again, why do you give so much praise to your son, but you think that just because he's different, that a woman that you hate that's different is not greater? That's foolish. And it's foolish to underestimate somebody that you see as an opponent who you have never not just warred with, not battled with, not targeted, not harassed, not sparred with. I'm serious. I see the tables turning, whether you want to admit it or not. I'm grateful to the Rainbow PD. I know you have so much shit to do.
To the Raymondville PD that she talks so much shit about. To the Raymondville PD that she calls corrupt as F. To the Raymondville PD officers that she accuses of planting evidence in her car. That's who she's trying to kiss their ass right now? Okay.
Officer Sepulveda, look at why I have to make this video. And how come they're not seeing the fact that she's trying to she's literally trying to get me arrested.
And remember, she keeps saying, oh, this is not about back and forth. This is not about... Clearly it is. Doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. But you got to be some kind of moron not to figure it out.
Making a scene at the city hall where you and me both know they have no power to do shit to me. What are they going to do? Turn off my water? Detective Gomez, she goes to you. She goes to all your fucking officers. She constantly uses dispatch. She jokes to the public that she's basically one of your workforce. Now, that doesn't sit well with me because I still think she's a paid or non-paid confidential informant. Now, can you imagine if I'm right? And then put that together with how she thinks she's part of your workforce?
See, and that's one problem. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's your life. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You can imagine all you want.
Hello. But either way, do you really think I want to make a video every single day saying if Ofelia Moreno steps on my property and makes me feel threatened, I will shoot her dead?
Yes, you do. You do. You do want to go on and say that every day. I mean, do you see what she's doing? Realistically, she knows damn well that nobody's going to go over to her house. For what? For what? For nothing. Nobody wants to go to her house. No reason to go to her house. And I've been to Rainville, but I've never gone to her house. Don't plan to. Don't want to. Never did. Never will. I was even in a position like many people have But I didn't. I could have stopped, take a picture. Ooh, that's Vanessa's house. I don't. I didn't because I don't care. She is meaningless to me at all whatsoever. But you see what she's trying to do. And in this video and the next one, see if you can figure it out. What she's trying to do by continuing to say what she does.
I will do the same to John Allen and to Bill Olivares and to Angie Gongora and to any fucking hater that has tried to destroy me. How come nobody has told her, lady, you can't come in here with a snip? Lady, you're wasting our time. You're trying to gaslight us. We need the entire video. You know why she won't give you the entire video, right? Because she's hoping. She's a gambler. What do gamblers do? They hope to beat the odds. She's hoping to beat the odds that you're going to ask her for the full video. And somehow ridiculously say, oh, from the looks of this, she did. She absolutely did say she was going to threaten you by shooting you dead. This needs a warrant. And you know what the sad thing is? That I'm not even playing.
Mm-hmm. You know, when somebody makes threats like that, you know, it's one thing to pound on your chest and say you're going to protect your home. That's one thing. Well, if somebody comes here, I'm going to pop a cap in their ass. That's one thing. But pay attention here. This is important. This is really important.
You know what's even sadder? That in addition to your law enforcement agency, the law enforcement agency above you, and the school district, I've had to survive all of you and show you the human you underestimated, that was asking for special treatment, but that knew her rights, and right now is demanding not just respect, but protection under all of the laws, including the constitutions that you all took an oath to protect, which includes the same act that protects your son that got those two people arrested under those allegations. And after I send the emails that I send to you and Officer Sepulveda, and this one, and hers, how she's trying to convince her audience, that should be a second police report. What I don't like is when you try to put each separate police report in one. Do you do that to her? Because if you don't do that to her, that is preferential policing. That is something the U.S. Department of Justice frowns upon, because that is also a pattern and practice that should not be something happening in the United States. You think I just want this for me? If I did, I'd move away. I'm not like Ofelia Moreno.
Oh, don't tease us like that, please.
You know why? Because I cannot just move away and my conscience be okay with everybody else burning up. I'm going to bring back as much water as I can to save as many people as I can. So once again, forgive me if the lies that she says on her show that's not a show is perpetuating lies about me and mongering hate by claiming that I'm threatening her life when I say, if she comes onto my property, I'm not going to wait for police. Fuck no. And whoever comes with her, whoever accompanies her, disability or not, if I feel threatened, they
Oh, so in other words, knowing her son's got a disability, if he would happen to go by with his mother, which she's not going to do, but she would shoot dead a disabled person as well, someone with a disability. Hmm.
they will all be shot dead. It's not my fault that she does not honor the castle law in Texas. And thank you to the dispatcher right now that told me, we're going to give you extra patrol. We've already assigned it, even though you didn't ask for it. Thank you so much. And thank you also for telling me how you, after I apologized to you, she called you and she went over there. Thank you for understanding that it's my right to say that, and it's my right to enact the castle law.
It's it's one thing to say that you will use the Castle Act to protect you in your house. That's one thing. I'm gonna let her continue because there's the second one as well.
Thank you. All right. That's all I have to say. Okay? I'm not going to ask if she thinks that she's going to keep weaponizing law enforcement against me. She has another fucking thing coming. All right? If you want to all call dispatch and thank them, please do. Please do. All right?
What we should do is call Ravenville PD and thank them for the job they do, and thank them and apologize for them having to deal with this person. That's the phone call that they need to get.
If you hear a bunch of noise in the background, that means they're busy. Don't do it. But if they answer right away, that means they can take your call. The number is 956-689-2441. 956-689-2441. Number 1 is for English. Number 3 is for dispatch. If you want to call them and thank them, you can.
Anybody get that? Did you get that? I mean, does anybody have the number to your local PD station directly, like to the office, not 911, obviously? Alrighty.
Okay? All right. Ofelia Moreno, if you keep presenting information like that to your audience, it's like I told you. No sabes. Nunca sabías. Nunca querías saber con quién te estabas metiendo.
¿Con quién te estabas metiendo? So, I know there's people who speak Spanish are going, ooh, what? No sabes Con quién te estabas metiendo. That's what she meant to say. When she's telling Ophelia, you didn't know who you were dealing with. You had no idea who you were dealing with. But since she speaks Spanish like a 4-year-old.
Estabas metiendo. ¿Quién te estabas metiendo? To your audience, it's like I told you. No sabes. Nunca sabías. Nunca querías saber. ¿Con quién te estabas metiendo?
And that was something I wanted to talk about, not necessarily here, but I've talked about this to some people. It's like, why is some Spanish people or people that speak Spanish don't say their S's? And I know there's a term for this in the hood, if you will. But like sometimes they drop the S out when it properly it's estás metiendo. Anyway, I'll save that for another conversation.
Porque te creías la bien chingona. Pero vas a saber.
She said she's telling Ophelia because you thought of yourself as a badass, but you'll see.
Porque yo te voy a sobrevivir.
Because I am going to survive you.
Eso es una promesa.
And that's a promise.
Thank y'all. I love y'all. Bye. Good night.
Ready for the next one? I mean, we're gonna do this right now. Right now. Yep, 25 minutes. Right now. Well, like I said, it's one thing to pound on your chest and say you're going to protect your house, and if somebody comes on your property, you're going to do something. Fine, whatever, big deal. That's no major revelation. I mean, but wait till you hear some of this right now, and there is a line where pounding on your chest like a gorilla to be something that free speech allows you to something that crosses that line. You'll see. I'll let her say it, and then we'll talk about it. And this thing is always on my mind. It's always on my mind. She's accusing the police officer of the crack pipe, of planting evidence. The same people that right now she's kissing their ass. We heard her. Are the same people she's accusing of. Because you can't just accuse one police officer. She's accusing the entire department. When you accuse one, you're accusing a department of planting evidence. The same crack pipe that she admitted to the very next day after her arrest, the incident at Stars. That was my crack pipe. Yeah, it was. I didn't want it in the house. I wanted to get it out of the house, but I didn't want to put it in a garbage can. So I put it in the car. But yeah, maybe I should have put it. I should have run it away. So I've been going on and on about that forever, right? She has never addressed that. At least not that I know of. She's never addressed that. And even her meathead minions, everybody's afraid of her to ask her, "Hey, you're saying it wasn't your crack pipe or they planted it, but how come the next day you admitted that it was yours? You said it was yours. How come, Vanessa?" Why? Because they're afraid. Why? Because she'll get mad and she'll block them and then they can't watch her anymore. That's why. Why? Because she'll come after your profile and she'll come after you and or look at where you work or what you do or where you go to school or where your family works, where your family goes to school, and she will go after you. That's why. So yeah, it's fear. 100% fear. And all this talk about she's going to shoot us in the head if we go to her property. She's going to shoot us in the head. I will put a bullet in your head. She's been saying that a lot lately. And it's one thing to say you're going to protect yourself, then it's another thing it becomes harassing threats. But listen to this.
Hi, Anna. Hi, Belinda. Let me clean the screen. There. I have a little bit of a drive if you all would like to hear me come through.
The police the other night, yeah, we're gonna get into that too. We'll get into that.
This is a I don't know why men asked to come live on my video. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Maria. That's why I'm making this video. Thank you. As expected, Ofelia Moreno. So let me go ahead and push back. Who is Ofelia Moreno? She is the woman that in the last 6 years has shown me the most vile hate that a human can show another human. Yeah.
See, again, I've said this before. She's proud of that. She's proud that somebody hates her so much. She's proud that people hate her. I think she likes it. I think she legit enjoys it. There are people that enjoy being the victim like forever, every day. Yeah, look at that mug. Look at that mug. She freaking enjoys it. Can't change my mind on that. Who would I mean somebody who has, I don't know. I'm not a trauma expert, but somebody who does have went through trauma, unless I'm mistaken, if you want to get over it, I mean, you don't talk about it every single day, your entire rest of your life. Because how do you get out of it? How do you get past that? I'm not going to say get over it because I know people don't like that term, but how do you get past it and try to live a normal life? So this one's taking that to a whole new level. She freaking enjoys it. It's like a badge of honor. The more people hate her, or she thinks hate her, or she brags that people hate her, and the thought that people on the other end are going, "Oh my God, I can't believe how many people hate her. Oh my goodness, why are they bothering this poor woman? Why?" That's what she counts on. And she's got her little meathead minions over there who do just that for her.
hate, like,
Oh, and it's not hate just because she says so. She calls it hate because she needs to call it hate. She needs to fit that stupid narrative. She needs to fill it and maintain it that everybody hates her. Hate is the word. Hate. They hate her. Hate pages. Hateful people. I mean, she has reduced the word hate in everybody else's world to nothing. She don't realize that. Everything is hate. Everybody's hateful. If you disagree with her, it's hate.
making up lies. Like, I think people forget. Do you all remember when she would say that they RAPD'd me with a broomstick in junior high? Officer Sepulveda, do you? I have those screen recordings. Only somebody that would want the world to hate someone and who has a low intellect and doesn't realize that that's a child in junior high, and that's an essay. That's what I'm dealing with. Don't worry, Jessica, I'll go right now. So I heard a little bit, so let me go ahead and push back. And like I said, I mean, I know that she has an overinflated, she has a huge ego, and she has confidence that has no origin.
So she's saying Ophelia's got a huge ego. If you haven't seen Ophelia's show, she's funny, she's loud. She knows how to defend herself. But for this one to say that somebody else has a huge ego, oh, that's rich. That's hilarious.
If you know what I mean. That has no reason to be confident. In fact, that has every reason to have low self-esteem. Like, every single reason. But when you have grown up around people like her sister that hype her up, you're gonna believe that shit. You're gonna eat that shit up. Okay? So, what is she saying? Well, the first thing is, she made a video like just now. In the caption of this video, I am going to post that video. That is how much none of your fucking words, your videos, your attempts, nothing is gonna water down any of mine. Nothing. Nothing. Zero. If anything, it supports everything that I say. And as this keeps going, you're going to see more and more number one suspect behavior. More and more. All right? I'm doing as best as I can. Yes, Michelle, her anger absolutely reinforces her guilt. Shit, right now, and it's okay, don't worry. When I post this video, go look at the caption and go watch it. But remember, do me a huge favor. We're going to try to mitigate this hate. Please do not leave her page without making sure.
Mitigate
Don't do the
hate.
tap. Because every other tap cancels out the tap before. So make sure you don't leave her page without making sure that the thumbs down is white. Not just an outline, but that is completely white.
The thumbs down does absolutely nothing at all whatsoever. When it comes to statistics, it does absolutely nothing.
Okay? Maria says that KK is giving her videos. That KK was just like her. You know, she doesn't like me. And you can tell. I mean, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I don't want to be mean, but the thing is, I don't know who she is. She's just like Ophelia, and she found like a confidant in Ophelia. Both of them are fucking fucked up, and I don't care. They both have those fucking noses. KK's is not deviated, but it's big as fuck. She's a walking nose, and that doesn't have anything to do with me. How did she find you? She found my page and started hating on me. And it's vicious hate. Okay?
So, just for the record, I went back to Ophelia's YouTube page, and the video she did 6 hours ago does not have a single thumbs down at all. The video she did 3 hours ago doesn't have a single thumbs down at all. So, if that doesn't tell you that her so-called, meathead minions are doing anything that she tells them to do, well, they're not doing it because they don't care. Like a lot of people, they watch because they watch. You know why they watch. And it's not hate watching. I don't know. Some of you might hate her. Yeah, and I'll keep saying it. I don't care what the fuck she says. I've never hated her. I find her annoying, but entertaining. But I don't hate her. What Bam used to say is very true, is that in order to hate somebody, you have to know someone. Like really intimately know someone. I don't mean, intimately in bed. I mean intimately. You've known them for years and spent a lot of time with each other and you're, good friends. And you get to know someone. You have to be like that to actually hate somebody. And, I don't care what she says. Or I don't care what she thinks. If she thinks I hate her, well, all right, that makes her happy. Remember, that makes her happy.
To you, KK, I don't give a fuck about any videos that you fucking make for fucking Ophelia. Nothing. You can make 1 million of them. None of your shit is gonna water down my opinion. Nothing. Maybe in the eyes of haters, but the haters are not the recipients of my message. The recipients of my message are the majority of every society in the world who are the good people. All right, how old are these people? I don't know. KK is 1 year younger than me. Although, if you were to look at her, you would not believe that we were even in the same age range. Yes, KK has children. Ofelia Moreno is like, I don't know, almost 60. And yes, she has 2 sons. One of them has ADHD and autism, believe it or not. But she only wants the world to believe nothing is applicable to me. Vanessa Tijerina is not a good person, but everybody else is. LVNs do not suck, but Vanessa Tijerina sucks because she's an LVN. LVNs suck when it has to do with Vanessa Tijerina. Vanessa Tijerina deserved to get her face beat for 3 hours. I'm the exception for everything. I'm not kidding, but that's not hate.
Yeah, that's just stuff that she makes up in her head. Like I said, she needs to be hated on all angles to feel good about herself. That's a weird, twisted, not even convoluted. It's weird, bizarre, not right thought process.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what does she say right now after this video? And remember, don't worry, I will, in the comments, post that video.
Yeah, Bam
So
comes
she
on when he
said-
can. He works a lot of hours, and
She's using the castle law to say that she's gonna kill us.
so when he's off, he likes to relax, and we don't. He'll come on about once a month.
All you have to do is not come on my property. What's wrong with you? The fuck's wrong with you? Go to the police and tell them. I dare you. Officer Sepulveda, you're gonna see this. I mean, I don't even have to tell you that I'm daring her because you're watching this, right? Tommy Gomez, Detective, Chief of Police, Waldo Zamora. Okay. Denise, Detective. Sheriff, Joe Salazar. Okay. Ofelia Moreno is lying and trying to monger hate against me. Alright?
Legend.
Democracy states that we have freedom of speech as long as it's not hate speech, right?
No, even hate speech is protected. Believe it or not, even hate speech is protected. Believe it or not.
She has a problem that she has a limited vocabulary. She has hardly any likability. She's not a lovable person. She's not wholesome. She doesn't have the charisma that it takes for people to be like, I'm on your side. Only the haters are.
It's funny that she thinks it's charisma why she's got those followers. She thinks it's charisma.
Because they hate me. So, gentlemen and lady, I'm telling her to go to all of you. Okay? There's no longer an FBI department down here. They got rid of it. They got rid of the one in McAllen and the one in Brownsville. So, to the FBI agents in San Antonio,
Yeah. To the FBI agent in San Antonio, yeah. And to Kash Patel in DC. So check out this comment. Carlos Flores. I don't like her either, or OM, but the fact that she continues to go on these long rants about this conspiracy that only exists in her head really show who is obsessed with who. And she's never been able to answer the simple question of why people currently in jail for beating her up would take the fall for Ophelia. That's what I've been saying forever. Why would they go down without saying, hey, if I'm going, she's going. Ophelia paid me money. John Allen paid money. Frank paid money. Nobody ever said that, ever. Everybody knows Ophelia doesn't have money. She's not a rich woman, in other words. So why would people willingly go to jail for decades to cover up for someone else? Is Owen really that powerful in Whittlesey County? Very well said. Very well said. Why? Because none of that happened. None of that happened. She keeps with this rule her out. I'm like, they didn't have enough to rule her in the first place. There's nothing there. Deal with it. Learn to deal. Some things you need to just accept. Accept the things you can't change. Although you'd like to change them, but you can't.
I dare Ofelia Moreno to go to you and tell you she's threatening me with the council law. She's basically saying that she's gonna KILL us with the council law. I fucking absolutely am if you are on my property. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I will. I will. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. If I see your fucking sister on my property, I'm gonna fear for my life and I'm gonna kill her. If I see you on my property, I'm gonna fear for my life and I'm gonna kill you. If I see Lupe Oliva on my property, I'm gonna fear for my life and I'm gonna kill him. If I see John Allen on my property, I'm gonna fear for my life and I'm gonna kill the fuck out of him too. I'm gonna kill the fuck out of all of you if you are on my property. Because all of you being on my property will make me feel unsafe and fear for my life.
Except for the guy last night or the other night when the police were out there. Stranger, late at night, comes knocking on her door, and she just opens the door. She's so afraid and paranoid of everybody. But she opens the door to a dude who's standing there, apparently bloody. What's up with that? Things that make you go, Do you see what she's doing here, by the way? She is creating this narrative, all right? She fears for her life. She fears for her life. She fears for her life. I will kill you. I will kill you. I will kill him. I will kill her. I will kill him. I will kill somebody who comes onto my property. And she's creating this narrative. I fear for my life. I fear for my life. And what does somebody do who fears for their life? Well, they're strapped and they carry. So, what happens if Vanessa bumps into Ophelia or Luke or John Allen in the valley up there? HEB, Walmart. Is she going to claim she fears for her life? And she's going to whip out the, I don't care. She's going to whip out the gun and start shooting? See, this is what she's creating. I fear for my life. I fear for my life. I fear for my life. I mean, I'll let a stranger, last night I'll open the door in the dark, for a random bloody dude in the middle of the night or at nighttime. I'll open the door for that, but I'm afraid. I fear for my life. That's weird about that evening. How she would just open the door when she is so paranoid and feels for her life. So, this castle law, fine. Say what you want. I'll protect my home, blah, blah, blah. Protect my body when in my house. You come onto my property. You come in the door. Mind you, all these castle laws and the response in force has to be reasonable and equal with whatever the threat is. So if a dude is not armed and you don't even find out if he's armed and he does come on your property in your front yard, you can't shoot him dead. It doesn't work that way. You can't just shoot somebody. And we've seen in true crime stories the last few years many instances of homeowners going to prison. They shot the dude, especially if they shoot him in the back. But she covered herself yesterday when she said that. Or was it? Well, you're going to hear it. But you can't just kill somebody. If someone's coming at you with a knife or with a gun or with a machine gun or whatever, hey, have at it. But if you don't know and you shoot and you kill, You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will and can be used against you in a court of law, including things you've said in the past, including things you've said online, on social media, including all these threats, which you're going to hear some more of right now.
I'm not flinching. I'm dead ass serious. Take this to the police and try to make a police report. Take it to an Hinojosa. Do it. Do it. They're not going to be stupid enough to arrest me because they know that that's my right. But let's just say that they did do that. Do you know how much national attention that would fucking give my fucking story? So whatever happens, I'm okay with it. Because in the end, I will be triumphant. But that's not going to happen. Because they know that's my right. I mean, what do you want me to say? If you're on my property, I'll fucking throw rocks at you with a slingshot? Fuck no. No. If I fear for my life, I'm gonna fucking kill you. If you're on my property. Okay? Alright, they're not gonna scare me. She's not gonna scare me. Alright? So, she went on and on and on and on and on with that. And then she said, she doesn't shut up because her audience wants to hear what I'm saying. I'm so... You know what? I can't even believe that I'm saying sorry to Ophelia Moreno's haters. I know that you want to hear the shit that I say because you hate me and you're hate watchers. I'm sorry that she doesn't shut the fuck up long enough for you to hear my words. That's how she is. She wants all the attention to herself. Nunca se puede callar la pinche boca esa vieja. Nunca. 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 Alright? Sorry about that. Don't know what to tell you. She heard me say, because she was playing me, that video before this one, she heard me say something like, she was never ruled out. And she gets, why? Again, with that, again, it's always going to be again. Get that through your motherfucking head. I mean, unless you want to keep getting mad. If you don't want to get mad, just accept it because that's the way it's going to fucking be. Forever. Forever, forever. For the rest of my fucking life. For fucking ever. If the intensity of which, the way that I say it, the way that I present it changes, it will never be watered down. It will never be weaker. In fact, it will increase in intensity. I swear to you. Okay? You know, at least I'm being nice and letting you know that that's what's going to happen. So, I'm saying, you know, so whenever you say again, it's always going to be again. Always going to be again. Always. And not just around the Christmas either. Whole year round. Whole year round. That's my right. Only you can have rights. Only Ophelia Moreno can talk about, you know? I have a constitutional right to my opinion. I have a constitutional right to say what the fuck I want to say. On top of that, I have victims' rights. Okay? So, I'll be waiting to get arrested for...
Yeah, I think low key, she wants to get arrested. Seriously. You know how we know She loves being hated. I don't think she wants for something to happen to her. And I don't want anything to happen to her. I don't think she wants anything to happen to her, but I think she wants something to happen to her. I think she would welcome it. It would help her cause as a victim. Unfortunately, that's the hard truth. And you know what? And saying you're going to protect your home, yeah, okay, that's fine. You can say it. But when you start saying, if I fear for my life, I will kill you. And she's saying that over and over and over again. Well, now you're crossing into a threat. Basic U.S. law. And I think my opinion, she is prodding and poking for an incident to occur. She would love to shoot me in the head. She would love to shoot Ophelia in the head. She would love to shoot John Allen in the head. She would love to shoot Luke Thompson in the head. She would love and look forward to doing that. Yeah, I believe that.
Okay. So I'll be waiting to get arrested for saying that I'm gonna enact the fucking castle law. All right.
No, it's not for the castle law. If you got arrested, it wouldn't be for that. Because anybody can say that. That's no big deal. Boom. Nana, you got it. There's the word for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Premeditated. Premeditated. That frames it, sets it up right there. Premeditated. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lynette. Thank you. Exactly. Yes, exactly. I can't believe her. She's basically saying that she's gonna hurt us and this and why the fuck are you on my property?
Now remember, some of you don't know. Maybe you've heard it or read it here or on one of the, one of our sites, mine or No More Cheeseke's Lies. Perhaps on another page, one of the older pages, No More Cheeseme. Frank Marr, one of the people that she accuses of, paying to have her beaten up. He lives in Houston. He used to live in Brownsville. Now he lives in Houston. Well, she drove to Houston, went to his fucking house, pulled up in front, whipped out her camera, walked up to the curb, and started harassing him. Yeah, she did that. There's video clips of that. I can dig those up. That happened. So she's capable of doing that. Why shouldn't any of us? Why shouldn't we fear for our lives that she wouldn't do something like that again and then, want to do something about it? Yes. Exactly right. Right here. Basically, she's proclaiming that, yeah, she's a danger. She is a danger to society. And how the PD on their own, I heard, well, I'm not going to say that, but why something is not done about this. This is one of those situations where you can try to prevent something from happening and being proactive instead of waiting for something to happen. Now, blood has been shed. Now, threats that were made, things that were said, came to fruition. Now what? Raymondville PD? I know you're not watching this unless somebody tells them or send them a link. I'm not going to waste my time and send it because I can't pretend that they're going to pay attention to it or do anything about it. But if something does happen, you can't say we didn't warn you, man.
It's conditional. What the fuck is wrong with you? She's saying that she's gonna do this. Yes, the fuck I am. Yes, the fuck I am. The fuck your fucking sister? You, Ofelia Moreno, John Allen, Lupe Olivares? None of you fucking devils has any fucking business on my motherfucking property. So you don't have to worry about a motherfucking thing as long as you're not on my fucking property. It's almost like you're mad because you want to be on my property. I mean, you know, I don't have control over another human being. I don't. I don't.
Wait a minute.
I don't have control over another human being. I don't.
What is she saying that Ophelia's got a big nose? Is that what she keeps saying? Look at that schnoz. Yeah, I wouldn't talk about noses, about anybody's noses.
I don't. But it really sounds like you're fucking pissed that I no longer have a protective order like when you and Lupe were in my yard and I didn't have a gun. But now I have more than one. Right? That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you're fucking pissed that I'm gonna end your fucking life if I see your fucking ass and your crooked ass nose on my fucking property. And I'm not gonna think twice about it. Because I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna fear for my life, and I'm gonna be thinking one thing. Dead. Dead.
Dead.
Dead. On my property? Fearing for my life? Castle law. Dead. Dead. You're not shooting to maim, Vanessa. Dead. You've had your face beat, and they never ruled this bitch out. Dead. Dead.
See? This is more than just about coming on her property. She is poking and prodding and instigating and definitely threats. I mean, if that's not a threat, forget about castle law. We're beyond that now. So what's going to happen now? Anybody going to do anything? Anybody going to say anything? Me, personally, I'm not afraid of her. I know she's a big shot right there on the screen, and she's a big shot at the police station. But let's see her be out in public by herself, living life. Let's see how big of a tough guy she is.
That means no oxygen to those lungs.
Okay, here we go.
Dead.
Listen to
You've
this.
had your face beat, and they never ruled this bitch out. Dead. Dead. That means no oxygen to those lungs. Which means no oxygen to the rest of your body. Which means that heart is not going to pump. Which means no blood is going to be moving.
Well, that's a bit graphic, isn't it? Little overly descriptive. Been thinking about this already. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. That's pretty a graphic detail of what's been on your mind. That's very graphic for what's been on her mind. And she might be having fun with this, but you know what? When she's talking about killing people, fun is over. And yeah, allegedly, this is the person going around to patients' homes working for a home health care company. How you like that?
Except out on the floor. Which means no blood is going to be except out on the floor. And the frequency at which that blood comes out of you is how many bullets I put in you. All right?
The frequency for the blood that comes out depends on how many bullets she puts in you. I mean, I've heard angry people before, and people with a vengeance, and I haven't even heard other people speak like this. You can tell what's been on her mind. You can't deny that. It's already been on her mind. She's just premeditated. Already on her mind. Premeditated. Where's the law? Where's law enforcement? Yo, RPD, come get your girl over here before something happens.
Except out on the floor. And the frequency at which that blood comes out of you is how many bullets I put in you. All right? What else? She said she thinks she's real cute. Officer Sepulveda wasn't laughing. It's serious. You think saying that you were never ruled in is not convincing the public that you're innocent. It's saying somebody fucked up somewhere and did not rule you out. But you're too stupid to realize that. So you can say as many times, I was never ruled out because I was never ruled in. And you're making my point every time. Somebody fucked up and did not consider the only human on the planet. Okay? Ashley says, and is a such thing as overkill, and you absolutely cannot shoot from the back. Oh, I know, Ashley. I know. Believe me, I know. I know. I know. Let me make that abundantly clear. Let me make that. If I see Ofelia Moreno and her deviated septum in my property and I feel threatened, if I see her sister Angie Gongora in my property and I feel threatened, if I see Lupe Olivares in my property and I feel threatened, if I see John Allen in my property and I feel threatened, I'm gonna and they're facing me, I'm gonna fucking kill them. Fucking dead. I'm gonna empty my fucking bullets in all of them. And hopefully I'll have more than one gun next to me.
She's going to empty her bullets. Surely she meant empty her gun. And hopefully she'll have more than one firearm with her. How do you like them apples?
And they're facing me, I'm gonna fucking kill them. Fucking dead. I'm gonna empty my fucking bullets in all of them. And hopefully I'll have more than one gun next to me. If they're all there. I will never shoot anybody in the back. Believe me, every exit wound, if there's any, will be on their back. And every entrance wound will be on their frontal. Everyone. All right? Okay? I'm being serious. All right? What's another thing she said? Brisa is somebody that spoke on the subject, right? But, so she keeps trying to play that. Brisa said, you've talked a lot of shit about her. Brisa said on the day that they've already arrested everybody. Brisa's not, I don't have no problem with Brisa, but Brisa said that on the day that shit happened. And Brisa has no idea about how Julisa's sister was renting a trailer house from your brother that coincidentally got raided. And Julissa, whenever she was released from federal prison, and somehow somebody from Willacy County fucked up and didn't send the warrant from Willacy County over there, they released her. And during the time that she was hiding out at your brother's trailer. And you have more than one time, because we have it on video, stated that you have collected the rent for your brother's property. It doesn't matter what somebody without a badge, who's not been trained with investigative techniques, who doesn't have credentials. And the fact that you're doing that is number one suspect behavior. All of that is number one suspect behavior.
If that's number one suspect behavior, what do you call this? What do you call this? Premeditated behavior. So, not that she cares. Not that she cares. But, sincerely for Ophelia, Luke, who, generally speaking are not afraid to be out. They're not afraid of people. But I don't blame them at all for now having to have eyes on the back of their heads. Because if they bump into her at the supermarket parking lot or Walmart or at the gas station or at McDonald's or at whatever, she is going to use my life feels threatened, and she's going to whip it out and start firing shots. I don't blame them for that fear being in their minds. And they have every right to feel that way. And Raymondville PD needs to do something. Somebody got to do something. Legally speaking, something's got to be done. You're gonna let this get to the ultimate confrontation and wait for that to happen? I wouldn't want that to happen. I would not want that to happen.
Brisa doesn't know that. Brisa doesn't know that Amanda had told me previously. Did you know that Julissa was trying to get me to do bad things to you? She didn't know that. I'm sure Brisa didn't know that they drugged Cody either. Because Cody wasn't going to let that happen to me. So, like I said, you and KK can keep making as many fucking videos as you want. And I'm going to keep fucking surviving. All of you. Nothing that you fucking record, that you put together, no fucking little short, no fucking little video, nothing is going to water down my survival. Nothing. Thank y'all. I love you.
Yeah, you may just have watered it down on your own, actually.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So that was this afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it. And you see what she's trying to do? I told you. I'm telling you. That's the best way to put it. She is creating that narrative. The fear for my life. Fear for my life. So if she bumps into somebody at HEB parking lot, she's going to feel justified to do something. And not from a confrontation, just from their mere presence. That's very, very dangerous. Very dangerous situation. This one is definitely it's volatile. She's volatile. I mean, this is gasoline just waiting for a match or a spark. So, I told you I got some bonus video for you guys. Do a couple of these real quick before we call it a night. Give me just a second to set these up. Okay, this first video is actually it's 13 minutes, but well worth it. Stay here, don't go away. Let me set it up and then it'll be up here in 2 seconds. Let me get rid of. All right. Ready, Freddy? Here we go.
And let me show you all you low vibrational people that were making comments. What's what, Ofelia Moreno? Man, I wish you would come over here. Because right here, this is my property. This is my damn property. And if I want to park here, anytime I want to fucking park here, this is where I'm gonna fucking park. I wish you and your son would come here right now. Is that you? Man, I hope that's you. Come over here. I will kick these heels off right away. Saying, we're just worried about her. What if the car broke down? What the fuck if the car broke down, man? What the fuck if the car broke down? I'm right here. And guess what, Ofelia Moreno? I'm talking loud enough for you to hear me.
She's yelling like that at Ophelia because Ophelia lives, I mean, literally across the street and a few houses over. I mean, close.
Do you hear that? Because I am. I'm talking loud enough for you to hear me. And I know that your hateful followers are telling you that right now. I'm sorry. I don't care if your son is MR. I'm a female and he's bigger than me. And I'll tell you both right now. If you come to my property, you or your son, I promise you, I'll do whatever I have. Who's laughing? One of y'all go check and see who's laughing. Please. Listen. If I don't give a shit, and I'm not.
Can you imagine someone talking like this, all tough? If you come over here to my house, who's laughing? Who's laughing? Jesus. That tells you a lot right there.
Intimidated by your biggest queen bully. What makes any of you coming over here to laugh think that I'm gonna be intimidated by any of you when the biggest one of you don't get what she wants out of me? What makes any of you think that you will? Take a screenshot, y'all, of anybody that's laughing, please. Anybody. And I'm gonna say it loud, so she's not gonna say she can't hear this. I'm gonna park my car here whenever the fuck I want. And I know that you can fucking hear me because I hear my echo from 3 blocks away. If you do not stop, I am going to make sure Annette Hinojosa feels the pressure from the public. Oh, I see you. I see you. No. No, que chingona, chingona, chingona. No, que chingona. No que chingona. You can laugh all you want, but that ain't gonna make her chingona. You laughing is
Damn it, I was muted. The whole freaking okay. Yeah, rookie mistake. My bad. My bad. Right now it's past my bedtime. Technically, I'm a little tired. Full long day at work. This was at a political event. Okay, this was right after a political event. She participated in I think it was a forum. I don't know, it was not quite a debate. It was a forum. Yes. She was running for, I don't know if it was Congress or state representative. One of those. Doesn't matter. She wasn't going to win anyway. So on her way home, apparently she clipped another car while she was driving. So fender bender, whatever you want to call it, that happened over there. So before she even got home, she was already hot about something going on there with Ophelia. Ophelia never left the house. She never left her property. She stayed there, and this one went on. This person wants to represent constituents here. This person wants to have some kind of power in this state. So, this is a second reason why I am here. Because I will do whatever I got to do for that not to happen. Would you want somebody like this as some kind of leader in your neighborhood, in your community, in your city, in your county, in your state? F no. And there's more. This one's not over yet. Here, she backed into the car in a parking lot at the forum. At the forum that she participated in. That's where she hit her car. Backed into it. Nice. Very nice. So, let's listen.
is showing everybody how going I am. Wilson County anymore?
Hello, please.
Hi, sir. Where's your dispatcher? I'm sorry. You're the dispatcher. Where's your officer?
They're all doing extra patrols right now.
The one that came to my house. Is he gonna work tomorrow?
What about him?
Is he gonna work tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. He works at night, right?
Yeah, he works in the nighttime.
Okay. Tomorrow night, I already got the video where she was lying to you all. First of all, let me tell you something. Where my car is broken down, that's my property. If my car was broken down, it doesn't matter because it's my property. Second of all, if I want to park my car there 365 days out of the year, I can do that. The video that they gave me was her literally stalking me. I don't want to hear this little business anymore of what I've told y'all about this lady. I want a report. I want to make a report of stalking because that is exactly what it is. And she's using a welfare concern. I heard her, what she said. She recorded it. She recorded the call to you on a live video that she deleted, but my people screen recorded the live video. And she tells you, well, I don't know if the car's broken down, but baby, she needs help. That lady don't care about me. Every single day, that lady shows hate towards me. I'm really tired of this. I'm calling you on a recorded line, on your recorded line, because I need something done about this. This lady is a danger to my life. Cordova does what he needs to do with your case. You, along with Annette Hinojosa, all of y'all, I'm like, for real. I've had it with all of you. I've had it with all of you. All of you. Now.
All of you. And yeah, she has a team of people. she's got a peanut gallery in there. They, monitor who's laughing at her comments and who's using the laughing emojis, and they are to immediately expel them from the comments.
Now do y'all know why I'm running for this seat? Because that lady, Anahi Hinojosa, she ain't going to do right unless she knows that federal eyes are looking at her. She's a district attorney. She's the one that's being allowed. She has allowed Ofelia Moreno to do this to my life. It's okay that you deleted the video. We already got everything we need. You always talk about being a leader. You be a leader and own up to your bullshit. Why don't you be a leader? Be a leader! Be a leader, not a follower. Be a leader. Be a leader of people owning up to their bullshit. Of making false reports. Don't think that the people in jail, they all like you. Is it true that whenever you were in jail, you cried about suicide? Why don't you talk about that? Because that's not a chingona thing. I was in there for 21 days. I didn't have to be in there. I wasn't supposed to be in there. And never once did I ask for the pink cell. Never once did I say that I wanted to commit suicide. You were in female holding. Female
Pink cell? How does she know it's a pink cell?
holding, girl. And you were talking about suicide. And you're chingona. And that you were put on suicide watch? If this is true, that means there's records of you being put on suicide watch. That you cried the whole time that you were on suicide watch. What were you thinking? That suicide watch was going to be more comfortable? No, it's not. It's the exact same freaking thing. All it is that you're in another cell and they put you in another thing so that you won't hang yourself. That's all it is. But you're so smart, right? You're so smart. You thought that by being on suicide watch, they were just going to let you go whenever you wanted to go. Lady, you are dangerous. And I will always believe that you were the middleman between the people that put hands on me, the girl that was on the phone. You were the person in between the girl that was on the phone. You facilitated her to do what she did with those other people to my face. And other people funded you. But don't you worry. I don't give a shit if Annette Hinojosa, the district attorney, doesn't do her job. If she has to be implicated for not doing her job, that's her fault. No one else but hers. If all of you are implicated, that's y'all's fault. And finally, the world will know just how corrupt Willacy County is. Going to sleep. Love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Ofelia, to you and to your son, don't be saying, oh my God, she's threatening my son. I'm protecting my life. With whatever means necessary. If you step on my property, the minute you step on my property, I will already feel threatened. If your son or whatever other male is with you, I already will feel threatened. And I will do anything and everything to save my life. And I will make sure that I am the last one standing. I need to say that right now. Take that any way you want. Take this video to the police. You know what they're going to tell you? That's the right she has. That's her property. All right? I'm tired of you. I'm not going to let you do this kind of thing anymore. And no matter how far I have to go, you're going to pay for what you're doing to my life. legally. Let's prove to these freaking bullies that this shit is no longer gonna happen in Texas. You're not gonna get away with doing this to women in Texas. All right? I love y'all. Good night. Vanessa Tijerina, Vanessa Tijerina, Vanessa Stephanie Tijerina.
Kid you not. I'm in bed.
This is one of those, but wait, there's more.
And an hour later, Ms. Moreno, are you at your house? Yes, sir. I'm at my house. Open the front door. All right. I put on my shoes. I put on my jacket. Me salgo para afuera, ando en pajamas, en bata. There's a police officer in front of my house. Ms. Moreno, I came to check that you were home. My gates are locked. Okay, we just got a call that you were at her house. La ruca estaba hallucinating again. She was seeing me at her house when I was literally in bed. ¿Cómo ven eso? And that's why drugs are bad. Kids, women, drugs are bad. That lady was hallucinating that I was at her house knocking at her window. Hey, baby girl, baby doll, ábreme la ventana, Valentino Vergas. Valentino, ábreme la ventana. No, guys, I wasn't at her house. I was at home, asleep. I mean, trying to go to sleep. I didn't, but it was like close to 2 a.m. Yes. Watermark your stuff, but someone else's, it's, Adet, ya se lo puse, it's against the law. Good morning, Genovi. Hola, Patricia Siniega. Good morning. Yes, drugs are bad, Mark. She was hallucinating. An officer, Officer Sanchez, actually came to my house to verify that I was home. She then went to her house. Y la ruca no le abrió. You can't be doing, those are false reports. See, there's a difference in what I made a wellness check report because, like I told the chief this morning, she was in Mission, Texas, where she, mira, aquí la tenemos en video, hit and run. And this is the car that she hit because that other idiot had it. I was doing a wellness check. I wasn't doing false reports. And he goes, no, you didn't do false reports, Ophelia. And we know you didn't.
There you go. But wait, there's more. Let me turn this on for your listening pleasure, just for a few seconds. I wish I could play the Jeopardy music, but I can't. Okay, this one's a really short one. I mean, short, like 20 seconds. Kill the music. Kill the music. And go.
You're not gonna scare me, Ofelia fucking Moreno. You're not gonna fucking scare this fucking woman, whether I have a disability or not. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability.
What?
I'm not disabled. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability.
One more time.
Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability.
And one more time for fun.
Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability. You fucking stupid bitch. You're not gonna scare me.
I just want to play that like on a continuous loop, right?
Ophelia fucking Moore. Not disabled does because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability. Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability. You fucking stupid bitch.
Whoa. 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 Again, straight from the horse's mouth. So when I say I don't believe she has autism, she just backed me up. Word. Thanks for the backup. Fist bump. There it is. You know what? I think I want to play it like one more time. I want to play it one more time.
Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability.
One more time.
Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability.
In case you want to screenshot it.
Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability.
Or if you want to screen record it.
Simply because I'm not disabled does not make me void of a disability.
Wow. 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 Need we say more? Need we say more? All right. Got one more for you. I think one more. Yeah. This one is almost 4 minutes. So not bad. And I might actually got a couple more short ones after that. So I got some more. If you guys want to watch some more bonus, we'll watch some more bonus. Always fun. Aren't these fun? Okay. That's already there. So I got to do this and this. And here we go.
Now that we're here, let me show you. On your phone or on your computer, if you could do the thumbs down, I do a thumbs down on every single one of her videos. And I know that on her side, she can see, it's going to be more thumbs down than thumbs up. But YouTube doesn't let you see the thumbs down. When you put a thumbs down on a YouTube video, it shadow bans them. Because YouTube's like, nobody likes your fucking stupid shit. And then she wonders why her views went down. Not just because people are realizing that you're a hateful individual trying to manipulate people, mongering hate against me, and you truly are evil, but also because you're boring as fuck. Here's a link to her page. Here you go. It's in the
Hold on.
caption in the live video below this one. But here's there's one and she has two. Here's the other one. There. And let me go ahead and pin this. So y'all can have it. This is her damn page right here. Here you go. I will pin it. All right. And hold on. Let me get it back.
Check out that profile right there. You see it? You see that? You see that profile? The hell language is that? Yeah. You see it's right there at the bottom. What the heck? I don't even know. Couldn't say.
It's the pinned comment. If anybody wants to know where to find this heathen, it's in the pinned comment. Maccabeanism.
Someone came over to my video and posted something. One of her followers.
Probably.
And it's all right, you know. They have followers that are blinded.
My followers aren't blinded, and it's gonna be all right. You know why it's gonna be all right? Because there's nothing you can do about it. That's why it's gonna be all right.
They think the same about me, that I've got followers that are blinded. I don't see it like that. I don't see my followers.
Your followers aren't blinded. They're hateful bastards and assholes and bitches like you.
Being blinded. Hate takes energy. I wouldn't waste my energy hating that dumb broad.
I don't hate her.
I don't hate. I don't feel anything. I just God can't.
You don't feel anything, right? But you were obsessed with my labia? Yeah, my down there private parts. You were obsessed with my nipples? You were obsessed with my breasts to the point of you weren't even embarrassed to tell the whole world, those are not the kind of breasts that I like. These are the kind of breasts that I like. I don't like her kind of breasts. I like these kind of breasts. Literally looking like a whole ass fucking guilty ass fucking man. Ugh. I know that y'all are clicking the thumbs down. I love y'all so much because there's a little flickering that's going on the thumbs. And even though YouTube does not show how many thumbs down she gets, I can tell by the flickering because the thumbs up number is not moving, but there's a flickering every time on the thumbs down. I love y'all so much. Y'all are amazing.
She's at the police station telling the chief that I should be arrested.
Okay, that one is. We have one more, maybe even a couple more. So while I'm getting this one ready, we are now this for the next few seconds. This will be the dry begging portion of my program. Put it in the comments, and there's a ticker down there. Just warning you in advance. This is the dry begging portion of the program. Thank you very much. All right, is that okay? Yes, it is. Oh yeah. This one is a minute and 20 seconds. Minute 20 seconds.
Sit me in a room with just you and me, without my hands tied.
Oh.
It'll be a different story. Do y'all notice how cranberry juice don't taste the same? When it was... Don't... What you gonna do? You gonna go say it was a threat? Go to the police. Because I want to see the police take that as a threat, and the fact that you were stalking me as not a threat. Baby girl, go do it. She threatened me. She said that if I wasn't I said, put me in a room with you without my hands tied down and see if the outcome would be the same. That's not a threat. That's me fighting for my damn life.
I find it funny when it's like somebody's having a deep discussion and they're telling you something and they're really into something. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, look, a squirrel. Like she's saying something and it's like just random. You ever notice it tastes, the cranberry juice tastes different? Like, I was like, what? What? That was funny. That was funny. All right. Let's see, I got. Okay, one more. And this one's short. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Oops. Alrighty, here we go.
She's stalking me. Oh my God, guys. She is literally. That's right, Eddie. She's literally stalking me. Oh my God, guys. She is literally stalking me. You guys know it. She is literally right there. Right behind my house, guys. Check this out. Check this out. I'm at my house. This is my house right there. I'm at my house. She's literally right behind my house, stalking me. Yes, guys, look at that. Check it out. Check it out. That's her right there. Is she shooting the finger at me? What the fuck is she doing? She threw something out the window. Is she smoking crack right there?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Turned out to be a good evening after all. Thank you all for joining me tonight. More to come tomorrow, I am sure. Yeah, we had violence and guns and nipples and you name it. We had it all. Oh boy. Hey, thanks for being here, you all. Thank you. Don't forget the usual stuff. Give the page a like. Give the program a like. Follow me on Facebook if you haven't, Manny Behind the Mic, and subscribe to me on YouTube. It is free. YouTube.com/@Manny Behind the Mic. Or just type Manny Behind the Mic. You'll find me there. And with that, I will call it a night. I'm way past my bedtime. I still got to work tomorrow. Some of us have to work tomorrow. But there will be more. I guarantee it. Unfortunately, there will be more. Wendy Rogers from Australia. G'day. G'day from down under. Oh, Wendy Rogers. I saw a freaking video of what looked like snow-covered fields. And it turned out to be spider webs as far as the eye can see. It looked like a blanket over all the fields. And that's when I decided that I would never go to Australia. Sorry. One spider I can handle. Acres and acres and acres of spiders. Not for me. I got spiders here. Hey, everyone, have a great night. Appreciate you being here. We will see you again mañana. Good night, guys.